What have we done? The lock, the latch has been opened. We're in the basement of the shop, and we need to go in. It's dark, it's spooky, but we're doing it because we need to get this place up and running. So let me light it up for you a little bit. All right, guys, so what we're going to be doing today is we need to come under here and we need to shore up this floor. According to the architect, since we're putting a bathroom above, we need to have more support, I suppose. So we need to take each one of these joists and sister them with a new piece of wood. Every other one, not each one. So we have to do that and take out all this old plumbing. And then the furnace is actually going to move, and it's going to be in this room, and then the plumbing for the bathroom. So this will kind of be like the utility room. For those of you who remembered, this room here was filled, like just piled high with boxes and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, all this architectural paperwork. Like, these are blueprints from the 50s and 60s. And there's a lot of those. And then just other architectural paperwork. I did clean out in here because I wanted to get all this debris out. I need to get this table out, so I started digging underneath there some more. We found a couple more interesting things. So here's an example of the blueprints. This one here is from 1965. But that's a little rancher house here in, looks like it's in Maywood Park. Not sure exactly where that's at. But there's a lot of blueprints and architectural stuff here. Now we got these little guys, these little Greenbrier International rescue workers. Those weren't in here. I just happened to have those guys sitting around, so they're chilling out in here, taking a look at these blueprints. But we did find some more old clothes. If you remember, we did find a box with a bunch of old clothing and stuff in it. These are just in the back. I didn't see them before, but they're pretty much just garbage. I mean, they got moth holes and stuff in them. We got these other kids' bell bottoms, but these things are just toast. I mean, these ones, those might be salvageable. But we did find more, some more of these vintage clothing pins. But there were more boxes tucked underneath there, and it is just more of the same stuff. Just tons and tons and tons of all this architectural paperwork and home building stuff, vintage building permits, all kinds of inferior. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it's just nuts. I mean, I don't want to toss it because I know people will use this stuff for like junk journals and things of that nature. But there's a lot of it, so I'll probably try to move a lot of that as a lot to see if there's anyone who's interested in doing anything with that. But it's all from the 50s. I think it goes back as far as the 40s. But just a bunch of old paper, a bunch of old books. Let's see, Virginia Building Company. That's weird. Virginia Building Company. We're in Michigan. But this one's from 62 to 63, and then 63 to 64. But as you can see, there's just a stack of those things. Then we have some other non-architectural stuff here. Let me grab my handy-dandy light here. It is dark in here because of the light. When the electricians are doing their work, they cut the wires to pretty much everything except for some temporary lights. And this room was one of the ones that got the axe. But there's a lot of other neat paperwork here. So Spirit number 93 Metropolitan Club Yearbook from 1967. I'm not sure what that is, but just like an old magazine, I guess. And then it looks like we have more of the same kind of stuff. Just like here's a warranty deed for something from 1967. Just tons of paperwork, guys. All right, guys. Well, we are going to get to rocking and rolling, getting all this stuff moved out of here. These joists here, we're going to get them all sistered up. We're going to do our thing, and we'll go from there. Let's get her done. Wow, I just said get her done. That's horrible. All right, guys, so as you can see, we got this old drain pipe busted out so we can get these joists sistered up. We're going to have to pull out a couple more of these little wires. It's just some dead wire there. That's not electrical. It's probably old cable wire or something. And then we had to take out the old vents that were here. As far as the furnace vents, all the ductwork's getting replaced anyways. So we got that out of here. So next up, we're gonna, like I was saying, we got to get all these joists sistered so we can start doing some work up top. But yeah, this pipe, I would have videotaped it and showed you, but basically I had to hit it with a sledgehammer, and basically just breaks apart this old cast iron. But it went all the way through there. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. What a mess. All right, if you're wondering what the ductwork looks like after 4 decades, it looks like that. Now, we're not removing them just because of the dirt, obviously. They're not the right size, I guess, to be up to code now. So, but that is gross. Ugh. That stuff be blowing all over the place in there. They do have companies that clean them out, but we do need to get bigger ductwork. All right, guys, as you can see up here with my buddy Mike, we're going to start getting these joists sistered up. And it's every other one, right?
Yep, every other one.
So we're going to do every other one. Got some old phone line in here, I hope, because I'm about to snip it. Let's see. I might have the power when I'm done with this. I might be electrocuted. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, no, I knew that was that phone line. We got to get some room. We have to take all the old nails and everything out of these joists so we can sister them up and have them right up against there. But I'll show you guys what we're going to be doing and give you a little insight to the progress of the shop here. All right, so basically what we're going to do is, and I'm going to help Mike in a second here, but we're just so I can show you guys, these joists need to go in, and what we're just sistering them up against this.
Yep.
All right, we're going to, let me get this one out of the way, Mikey. There we go. All right. So basically we have a little lip up here, which we have to tuck this stuff in, set it on this lip, and then we're coming to this one, correct? The back side of it? Yep. All right. So,
Look at that.
Is that tight?
Is there all the way in on there?
Yeah, once we straighten it up, it'll be flush against that back wall.
Yeah.
But then we basically just have to nail this into there. We have a Simpsons hanger down here, correct?
Yep.
And then that's that. All right, I'm going to put this down and help Mike because, well, we can just leave it like that. The inspector should be good with that. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to help structurally shore up the bathroom above. Now, why do you think they want that just because it's the bathroom and it's going to be heavier?
Yeah, probably the stairway.
So we have to take out all these braces, right, that are in between the ones that we're going to sister against. So it's every other one. So we got this one will be free. So this one we're going to have to sister. That one should be good. Yeah. And then we just got to take out, like I said, guys, all this little stuff that was in the wood. These old staples, all this kind of just old stuff. So basically, you can see this just gives it a little more support. So now we have 2 of those here. And we're going to nail them all the way along. So just to give you guys an idea what I'm talking about, I know I'm a visual person. I need to see it to understand. Just watch the back of your head, Mike. There's still some of the nails sticking out of there. I know, right? And then the other thing we have to do, we have to cut a hole here for the air conditioner to go up. So there's going to be a like 25 by 20 inch hole there. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff that needs to come out. So yeah, guys, hopefully we'll get. What do you think, Mike? You think this place will get ready by March?
Yeah,
we're shooting for March. So, are we good?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this in time. Go in there, take a nail in it.
You all the way down there?
Yep, take a nail in there. Get a couple in it. All right, now you gotta put it together.
Oh man, that thing's. Oh, this wood is so.
This was
dust.
Boop, boop. Like that.
Okay, cool.
There's more nails. I can go grab some piece of wood.
All right, sweet. So yeah, guys, I'm learning from Mike as we go. I've never done this before. He's been doing this for decades. So not only do I get to help build the shop back and get this place up and running for you guys, but I'm actually learning some stuff about construction trade, which is cool because I didn't know very much about it. So that's a bonus for me. So explain what we're doing here real quick, Mike.
We're cutting this guy out.
Okay. He dumbed it down for me. Like I said, I'm not a construction guy. I'm going to dumb it down as much. So this is where the furnace is going to go in this room, and then basically the chase needs to go up through all 3 floors, basically. So we need to cut a giant hole, and then what do we do for this? We basically put a board across.
We're going to put 2 boards here and then 2 boards here.
Okay. And then that way it'll hold up the weight where it's missing. We hope it'll hold up the weight.
Hopefully.
Now you've done this before, right?
Second time.
Second time? Awesome.
Second time.
Hey, at least I'm not number 1. All right, so here's what we got. Like I said, we sistered all these, as you guys can see. So now it's nice and sturdy. Not that it was loose, but architect said since we're going to have a bathroom up there, he'd prefer to have these doubled. So we're going to go up and we're going to cut this hole out. That's where the furnace chase is going to go up. And that's about it. That's all she wrote, right? This corner maybe.
Oh, I didn't get that side.
No. There she goes.
There's a hole.
All right, if your children come to the shop and they don't behave, we have them stand in this corner and I pull a lever. And whoops! There she goes. All right, so we've started building the walls here for the bathroom. This is going to be an ADA compliant bathroom. That's why it's so big, because you need to have 5-foot circumference for someone to turn around if they're in a wheelchair. As you can see, we're using the 2x6s because all the plumbing here is going to run through the interior wall, so it's not on the exterior wall, which will make it freeze. Again, here's the trap door. Mike's over here getting ready to cut some lumber. Let's see. It's exciting. Very exciting. His saw has a headlight. That's a pretty fancy saw, Mike. It's a headlight. Not a headlamp. Headlight. Not headlights. Don't confuse that. All right, well, just wanted to give you guys an update here, show you what we've been doing. It's dark out now. I don't know what time it is. It's probably dinner time. I'm starting to get hungry, but we're going to finish knocking out these walls. We have one more wall there to go, and then that's that for tonight. And tomorrow we're going to get to work, and we'll get the rest of this stuff framed out and show you guys as we go. All right, guys, so today is a beautiful icy day, as you can see. Our friend here, the electrician, is climbing up a wobbly ladder. Do you want me to hold the ladder?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to hold this ladder for him because it's kind of icy out here. But what we're doing is we are putting up some lighting. So we're going to get more lights on the building. This is not a very flattering view of you, so I'm going to stop recording.
You saying I don't have a good butt?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So we are going to be putting lights up like this to get to, whoa, this new camera of mine zooms in way too much. So we're putting this kind of light in, so we're going to have a lot of light back here on all the sides of the building. That way it's safe for y'all when you're walking and gives us a little extra security. But he's going back up the ladder, so let me go hold the ladder. I don't want you to drop my light, so I'll hold the ladder. I'm kidding, folks. So we're getting some stuff done here at the shop. We're getting some more of the lighting work done and all that. But my cousin called me and she said, hey, my friend has some vintage items that they're looking to sell. So they gave me a call. We're going to go check it out. It sounds like they have some old video game systems and some toys and things of that nature. So we're going to go drive, check it out, see what they have, and see if we can strike a deal. So let's go check out and see what we got. Alright, so here's what we have. We ended up picking up a monkey wrench from G.I. Joe, and he is on card, although there is a small crack down there at the base of the card. But other than that, it's in nice shape. She said she had a bunch more of this stuff, and she sold it like 5 years ago. So hopefully there's some more. She said there's some more boxes she has to go through, and that there's a bunch of comic books as well that she'll contact me about when she gets those. But we have a Super Game Boy here, and this is the cart that basically plugs into the Super Nintendo so you can play Game Boy games. We have a Super Nintendo in the box and a ColecoVision in the box. Now the Super Nintendo, and I'll pull this out and show you guys what I'm talking about, but it's weird, and I've seen a lot of them like this, and I don't know why. Maybe it was different plastic, but the exterior part of it's got that like yellowish color, and then like this part is the color it's supposed to be, that gray. And then just a couple Nintendo games here, or Super Nintendo games, which I have not played this one before, but we have Star Trek: The Next Generation. We have SimCity. I played this many hours, many moons I spent playing SimCity when I was growing up. Fun game. We have Tetris 2, which I don't think I've ever played Tetris 2. I don't know how you make a sequel to a Tetris, but maybe it's got some different mechanics to it. I've never played that, so I'm not sure. And then we got 2 Game Boy games in here, which I believe is Tetris, the original, and Monopoly. That's what we have. Like I said, it was a small little collection, but it's really neat stuff. You got the G.I. Joe carded vintage, and then those 2 game box gaming systems. And, you know, hopefully we'll be able to make a deal on the comic books once they find all that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go back to the shop. I have some more work to get done. Okay, so we have the lights up. It's not super dark out, but once it's dark, I'll show you guys how nice it lights up the parking lot. So, got those ones. Got the one back here. We're gonna put one more on the lower half here after we get the fascia put on, because there'll be a shadow from that light up top where the garage is. That one there, and this is the one you saw us putting in. So, should keep the place nice and bright. It's safe to be walking from your cars to the shop when it's opened up here. But anyways, gonna get some more work done on the inside and have at it. It's nice to take a little break and go get that little collection. So, all right, back to work. We'll catch you guys next time.